right, friends, here we are. It's like 10:15 on Sunday morning. We're not meeting until closer to 1, but I was restless, so I left home and I said I'm gonna go check out the river. So, you know, I'm a little concerned about the river depth, so best thing to do, go check it out. So we're just parked at Hamel Woods. So you can see they have a real nice put in, you know, improved. I think they call this an improved put in. So smells like a river. Boy, so we're gonna get wet right out of the gate. So we're gonna have to get the boat enough to float it. So we're gonna start with wet feet. And then you can see the deep area. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. Right down the center. So the plan is to start here at Hamel Woods and to go down to Shanahan off Shepley Road, and we're about to go out that way. There's a gauge somewhere. It's the Shorewood gauge. I wish I knew exactly where it was, because that, I think its depth, it's 10.5 feet, which can't be right here, I'll tell you that. All right, I don't know, it is what it is. I don't know that I would call this ideal, only because at 60, a high of, you know, 64 degrees at 4 o'clock, we're gonna start with wet feet. Okay. All right, stay with us. I am leading our shuttle trip to where we're going to take out off the Shepley Road Bridge. Kevin staying behind, keep an eye on the gear. So currently 60 degrees with a bit of wind. When you're dealing with nature and the environment, it is not all sunshine and rainbows. So stay tuned. Here we are. I don't know, what do you think, like 2 o'clock? Yeah, like a few minutes after 2. And Kevin, go us a little to the left. So we just started our trip, the first canoe trip of 2025, considering we had 0 canoe trips in 2024. And we're on the DuPage River, a few minutes after leaving Hamel Woods. So, but we're on the water, probably 60 degrees, low 60s. Yep. Heavy cloud cover. So, what do you say, Kev? Beautiful. Yeah. All right. Happy to be on the river. All right, a little bit of waterfowl activity. We've seen a couple of ducks. So I'm gonna paddle for a bit and we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Continuing the first 2025 canoe trip, a little to the left, Kev. Hold on. All right, had to do a little navigation there. So we got Kevin up front. Kev, say hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Dude, I would rank this trip so far, I think, a 9. For me? Yeah. Yeah. It's a 9 for sure. 9. Kevin. All right, man. So here we are. Mid-April, I don't even know the date. April 13th. 13th?
Wait, yeah.
14th?
Yeah, 13th.
Mid-April. So we're about 75% of the way through the first 2025 canoe trip. And Kevin's first canoe trip probably in
40 years?
40 years. That's amazing. So we're doing the DuPage River. And so far, man, I would give this trip a solid 9. But the conditions of the river, I would say, are very good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're not loaded down with gear, but we're also not smelling anything. So we're probably riding kind of low. So we've scraped like a couple times.
Yeah, two, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
Twice.
How many? 2, maybe 3?
Yeah.
That's for you, Libby. Okay. So, we did have to get out. Like, I also actually think we're doing a pretty good job sort of like navigating, like trying to avoid the shallow spots. Right?
Yeah.
So, we've seen a number of people along the banks of the river.
Yeah.
Out in their yards.
At least 3.
Yeah. We did right at Still in Shorewood. There's like a little, I'll call it like a lip, not a dam, like a lip where we went over a little bit of like ripples. I don't even want to call them rapids, but like ripples.
It was just
like a father-son on the side clap for us.
Yes.
So
I was worried that it was going to go too quick, so I kind of backed off, and we almost got hung up there. I should have kept it going.
Powered through.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and there's been this section of the river too has some nice bends to it. So I think we've done a nice job navigating. The nature, whatever, the course of the river. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but in the background is I-80, right, running east-west. So we just stopped at this nice little rock outcropping, have a snack and a beverage, and recap our trip so far. Equipment-wise, I mean, I think my parents bought that canoe when I was in college.
Huh.
So that canoe's been around. That canoe has been on this river, I think now at least a dozen times. So its temperature's nice. We figure it's probably low to mid 60s.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Probably like exactly that.
Yeah.
Nowhere above mid 60s.
But man. It reaffirms again and again. Canoeing is my thing.
Yeah, just curiosity, because like you're saying, if you race to get to the takeout and then you're done, you miss the whole point.
That's right. So just take our time, and this is a nice stretch too. Still maybe even more houses than I kind of remember. Like there's still a lot of houses along this stretch. So. All right, man. Well, I look forward to the next one. And we'll see you guys. Oh my God. 10. I give it a 10, bro. I give it a 10.
Even with the.
All right, I give it a 9.75.
Okay.
I lost a $200 pair of Oakleys. Like you cannot have a 10 at that. Okay, but outside of that, like our schedule was on point. Our gear was good. We didn't have the seats on the canoe, like that would have helped a little, but I mean at the end of the day, okay, 9.74. Transport, running the shuttle, we got there, we unloaded, we got my car dropped off, I got a ride back, not like on schedule. So okay, be honest, right? When we first launched, like it wasn't a problem, it just was like a little like, oh, what exactly is happening here?
It wasn't smooth.
Once we got that though, I felt fine after that. But it was just a little, having not canoed together before.
Right.
So and having not canoed in over a year, it was just like, we're gonna see how this goes. I mean, it's a nice route, dude. It's scenic.
Oh yeah.
The water, generally speaking, dude, I thought the water level was just fine. I mean, we stopped. We had a nice little break.
That was perfect. Good spot. It was
like,
someone designed it that way.
So for a 5-mile trip, and I didn't have a watch, so we're estimating it took us almost exactly 2 hours. Well, dude, cheers to us, dude. You know, but at the end of the day, like, dude, nobody fell in. We didn't outside of the glass. Like, we didn't lose any equipment.
I'm not crying. I'm not.
I mean, we're not Sacagawea. I loved everything about the day.
Yeah.
Would you do the same stretch again?
I would do that again for sure.
Yeah.
I would put in further north as well.
Okay. So the next up north is by Cane Farm Road, like south of Cane Farm Road. There's a townhouse development there. An improved put in, right? So nice, not like this here at Shepley Road. So that would have added 3 miles to the trip. That would have put us at 8.
8 miles.
Maybe May. Yeah. So weather was good, equipment was good, snacks were good. See you guys out.